This video is going to look at a small accident I had during a ride in rural Kanchanaburi province, Thailand on April 19th. I'll show the video footage from 4 different cameras. A GoPro on the chin of my helmet, which you're viewing now. A DJI camera mounted on the right side of the bike near the front wheel. An Insta360 camera on the right side of the bike giving a backwards facing perspective, and an Insta360 camera mounted behind the rear wheel giving a forward facing perspective. So a little background on the ride and the factors that led up to the fall. The bike is a Triumph Tiger 1200 Rally Pro. I will leave a link to the location of the fall in the video description. So I was returning from the Three Pagodas Pass border crossing with Burma, Kanchanaburi, to my hotel near the Erawan National Park. And the standard route suggested by Google Maps takes about 3 hours and sticks mainly to the 323 highway. However, Google Maps offered an alternative route on the 3091 and 6092 rural roads that was about 45 minutes slower. This route looked twisty and ran along the edges of the Srinaгаram reservoir, and since I wasn't in a rush, I chose this slow cut. Anyone who's used Google Maps in Thailand knows that this kind of detour is sometimes a happy adventure and sometimes a disaster, and in this case it was more the latter. The route turned out to be mostly on hard-packed and dusty dirt roads, switching back and forth to pavement. The scenery was pleasant, but nothing special. So my big mistake was to switch off ABS and traction control on the bike. This made sense while I was riding slowly on the dirt roads, but I didn't turn these protections back on when I was riding faster on paved sections, and this left me vulnerable when I needed their help. So the crash happened on a bend where the road suddenly changed from paved to dirt. I slowed down and may have touched the front brake, although I don't think I did. I had already slowed down quite a bit, and so I wasn't trying to lose a lot of speed. I think the engine was braking the bike at that moment, as I had come completely off the throttle. There was also a junction there, a three-way junction, so I was trying to figure out which way to go, and so some indecisive steering may have been a contributing factor. The aftermath. Some local people stopped to help me pick up the bike and gave me some water, and after a break I was able to continue at a very slow pace along the dirt roads, taking almost 3 hours to get back to the hotel, which was double the Google Maps estimate. I have developed some pretty spectacular bruises and a mildly separated shoulder, and the bike suffered only a bent crash car. So see what you think is the cause of the accident. I'll replay the clips in slow motion after showing them at normal speed. But for me, there's only one lesson here, that on such a big and heavy touring bike with high center of gravity, it's best to keep the ABS and traction control on as much as possible. And I suspect they would have saved me a lot of pain. So without further ado, on with the show.